Hi, welcome to the Talking Library. Today, I brought in a friend of mine who is one of the brightest young ladies I've ever known. Just like other women, she wears many different hats, but she handles everything so well, and she's always full of energy. How does she do that? You're about to find out. Well, thank you for joining us today in the Talking Library. And we have our special guest here today is Chi. So hey Chi, I've known you, let me see, I think I've known you since 2011 or even earlier, wasn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
We met each other in a fundraising event or some sort, right? Or before that,
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Because I think the first interaction that we really have was in the fundraising event. And
Yeah.
how I look at you is you have such a good heart. You never shied away when people ask you for help. You say, yeah, I know it, I'll give it to you. You're the giver. You always give. And whenever people need help, you're right there. If you don't have the answer, you go get the answer for them. And you have such a good heart. That's what I know you. There are so many different parts of you that I might not know. Would you mind to tell us about what kind of work you do and maybe your family life, just to get people to know you a little bit more?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been working with one of 5 major financial institutions in Canada for over 10 years. I just celebrated my 10th anniversary with my current employer. Yeah, right now I'm working in the department that helping customers with their past due mortgages and HELOCs, specifically going through this tough time now since the pandemic started. We have been helping customers to bring their mortgage and HELOCs up to date. So that's what I do professionally. I lead a team of 9 officers. They help customers across the whole Canada. So that's what I do professionally. On a personal level, I'm a mom of 2 kids, a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old.
My gosh!
They definitely keep me busy. And gladly that I have a very supportive husband who has been, a major team player who helps me organize my family in the morning. After kids get up, my busy routine starts at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then it doesn't stop until, I finish work and then feed them dinner and put them to bed.
Wow. Doesn't sound like you have any time for yourself.
I don't. Having a family is part of my life goals, and I'm glad that I have successfully achieved that goal, being a mom and having a professional job with major companies that I'm proud of. There have been times that I feel that mentally, physically, that I was exhausted at max. Sometimes I feel guilty not providing enough quality time to my 2 lovely, beautiful kids. It doesn't mean that I don't love them, but I just feel that with women in leadership positions or professional women, we do need to take 1 week off, or even a few days off, just to pamper ourselves, so we can actually, get recharged and then start fresh again.
Mm-hmm.
What I found out that really helped me was, talking to my partner to let him know what I have been experiencing physically and mentally, exhaustion. We're human beings. No matter how strong, tough I am at work, I have certain times just need help. And, it's not wrong to go to your partner or those services available out there to seek for help and advice. And sometimes you need someone to have a shoulders to cry on.
I cannot imagine, especially now, I think you're working from home, right? And you have so much just by the look of the work and the role you have at the company that you work with. And let alone that, and then you have kids, you got to cook supper, you have other responsibilities. So your key is to find support, to find somebody just to talk to. And you mentioned you need to take some time off for yourself to pamper yourself. Those are self-care, especially women. We don't look at, we are more important than anything else. No, we look after everybody else, but not us. So Chi, let me ask you, have you ever thought about this is where you wanted to be?
Well, to be honest, my dream when I was little, I always wanted to be a teacher.
Okay.
Because it's a part of related to my personality. I love coaching. I love helping people. You mentioned that I'm a giver.
Yeah.
It makes me happy that when I realize, oh, actually I can teach, I can actually share what I know.
Right.
So that was my childhood dream.
Mhm.
And as I grow older, I realize maybe working in a bank, it won't be a bad idea. So I start working in the bank. And then part of job I do now is related to coaching, because part of the leadership skills is coaching your staff and providing the guidance and providing the direction when they need a help and support. So I would say that partially fulfilled my childhood dream with what I'm doing now.
Yeah. It is teaching and it's coaching. I believe like that's what coaching is about, right? You don't tell them what to do, but you coach them on. And that's a very unique skill. You must be very patient.
Yeah, because I became a mother of 2 kids,
it
taught me a lot about, patience and caring and considering and put myself in other person's shoes. I think being a mother, it really enhanced my leadership coaching skills. So, I'm happy that I have this position now after the fact that I became a mother of 2.
And that's the beauty of that too, Chi. That's the beauty in you, that you're using your life experience, what you learn, what you have, you put it together. That's your tool. And then you use the tool in the right place in the right time. What is your biggest challenge throughout the time, like either way, from work or from being a parent? What is one biggest challenge that you have overcome?
Balance my personal life between work, spending quality time with my 2 kids and a good EV of the bank.
Yeah. So what are the strategies to maintain that balance, if you would share?
I have learned how to shut down my computer once 4 o'clock hits. I have learned completely block myself from work and then focus my personal time with my kids. Years ago, I was not good at that skill at all. I would be 100% still checking my emails, making sure, the work staff was actually looked after. But now, with having 2 kids and family, I have learned, just shut down my computer at 4 o'clock. A personal time belongs to myself. It belongs to myself, and I'm entitled to it. We're women, we naturally wired to feel guilty. But have to learn how to take out that guilt of ourselves. We as a mom, naturally, we wanted to be the best mom. But sometimes it's okay to take a step back and then, knowing that you provide enough support to your kids, that is enough. One piece of advice to all the women out there is when you feel that you're at the max capacity, it's okay to say no.
Good.
Another reason I feel that sometimes that women, we feel exhausted, we feel physically, mentally exhausted, knowing that we're at the maximum capacity, we still say yes. But it's okay for us to say no when you know you're at maximum capacity.
Very good. If none of these Chi have mentioned that you remember, this is the key thing. You have to learn how to say no, right? Yes. So everybody remember that, okay? Thank you so much for your valuable time. And I know, today is Saturday, everybody. I'm taking her away from her kids. So I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Christy. And we will talk again, okay?
Yes. So that's Chi Hui. Thank you for staying with me at the Talking Library. And I will see you next time.